everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm showing you this very basic tower defense demo I made using Unreal Engine 5. It's not like a super playable thing, it's not the most fun, but I just wanted to show you my journey on how I made this tower defense game using C++. Alright, so the first thing I did was create this just like grassy field. And then I added this little box in, which will be your base, and gave it this health bar. And I made it so that when you collide with it, like as the little spectator you are, it will take damage, and it will do about 20%. So as you can see here, one more hit, and then it's at its last hit point. And then next, I made this title screen with a plan to quit. When you play, it's the same grassy field with the player base. And here I'm just setting the rounds to 5. So then I can show you if we collide with it, 3, 4, 5. Once it gets down to 0 hit points, you died, and it shows your highest round and what round you made it to. Next, I modeled this little path in Blender, and then imported it into Unreal and gave it this cobblestone texture. And then when I went in, we can click play and fly around, and this will be where all of the little enemies will spawn on this cobblestone path. And it starts at one side of the map, kind of makes this snake pattern. And then after this, I added a little sphere that follows the path, and once it collides with the player base, it will do the 20% damage, and now you can't hurt it, only these little enemies can. Okay, following up on that, I made it so that now there's like a wave and 5 of them will spawn, and once they all collide, this is enough to actually make you lose the game, as we can see here in a second. 4 and 5, and we died. And after that, I made this little button. This is a spawn wave. Now when you click that, it'll spawn the wave. And there's also this tower I added that right now you can't place it, but it just shoots. Then the next thing I did was, once we hit play, we spawn the wave. You can see that once it's done, the spawn wave button will reappear, and the next time the wave spawns based on the round, even more minions will spawn in, so each wave gets a little harder. And as you can see, there's way more than 5 in this wave, but our tower's still mostly able to handle it. And then we can spawn another wave if we want. Alright, so I tweaked the code a little, just set it to round 2 so that we would auto lose, but if we play this is the last main thing I did, is now there's a button, so you can actually place down a turret, so you see we did that there. And then it will keep shooting, and this wave's a little harder, it's a little faster, so we won't survive it because we don't have enough turrets. But now and every time a new wave starts, you'll get to place another turret, and once you die, you lose all your turrets. So you can see here about every 5th one is slipping through, and then we're going to lose here pretty shortly, and then I can show you it again from a fresh start. So we're dead. Alright, so if we push play again, we can place the turret in, and then I'll fly down. And you can see we have the turret, and it's basically doing the same thing, but if we tweak the values, I could set it to 0, and you could start, and it'd be a sort of functioning game. Alright, that's all I wanted to show you in this video. Click here if you want to watch me build an XP collector game using Unreal Engine and C++. And until next time, see ya!